Drew Dober made his UFC debut in November of 2013. That's some staying power, and he's gone on, alongside the likes of Dustin Poirier, to become one of the most accomplished knockout artists in the illustrious history of this UFC lightweight division.
And Drew Dober has seen everything. This guy, while he has been involved in some of the more fun fights in the UFC, he has found a lot of success over the course of his career, and most of it is in his ability to finish fights. That is why he's one of the most exciting guys, also one of the more popular guys in the UFC lightweight division. Drew Dober's fun, and I'm always tapped in when he's going to the octagon.
Defensive grappling has been tested, figures to be tested yet again tonight. But every MMA round begins on the feet, where Dober is a real problem. All right, here's the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje. Finally has some distance when he hits a golf ball. My mother was actually longer than this man for a long time. But I guess we're talking about him as the fighter here tonight. And there's really no point of comparison. One of the most popular and best lightweights in the world.
And how could he not be? When you fight in the way that Justin Gaethje fights, how can he not be? He is a guy that's willing to go into the fire to make sure that you go home satisfied with the product that you just took in. Great boxing, movement on his feet. I mean, the way he set up the high kick against Dustin Poirier is still something that I see over and over replay in my mind. Justin Gaethje is an absolute savage, and time again, he raises the bar for what we see at 155 pounds.
Justin the Highlight Gaethje steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. The tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Drew Dober. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport.
Gaethje has a really potent jab. We'll see if he can establish it here early.
He always keeps his hands up high as he starts to attack his opponents.
Nice feint with a right punch there. Pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Rips the body there.
Now he's back up. Oh, uppercut. Oh, man, he hurt him.
rocking and rolling, and then he got rocked.
He was fighting so well, and he took that big shot that rocked him. I wonder if he's going to be able to regain all of that momentum.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have landed for Justin Gaethje. Dober's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Gaethje. Under a minute to go in the round. Nice job by the defensive fighter there. You know, as an athlete, you got to protect what's most important to you. That's your head.
Yeah, absolutely. Blocking your face, not getting cut, limiting the damage is so important when inside the octagon. This young man has done that time and time again, and his blocking game is on point tonight.
Gaethje's eye starting to swell now. Significantly near the end of the round. That will keep him in the fight. He goes back to the stool. We'll see to what extent he can recover. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, round two. All right, so that is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. He's still fighting.
Oh, and now a big left hand.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Well, if he has had a better all-around performance than I have not been privy to. He found the flow state early, fighting on instinct, not overthinking in the octagon, and that has really been the narrative in this fight. One fighter has all the answers. What a fight!
Oh, you got it again. This is a crazy high pace.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Oh, look at a fire. He's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation.
Very bad. Might be a level change. Try to get a takedown.
Oh, just like that, that'll do it. And still, the undisputed king of the lightweights.
And still is coming to become common. When you talk about this man, the expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays for you now as he gets it done by TKO.
Beautiful job getting the fight to the ground, recognizing that you are putting him in your world. And when you're in his world and you're stuck on the bottom, you're in constant danger. Ground and pound was brutal, and it led to another finish on the mat.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
All right, Justin Gaethje, your winner by TKO here tonight. You heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and man, this dude just is non-stop, and the cardio base allows him to realize success with this style.
Well, it seems like he's going to